Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm going to be talking about the R.E.M. Beauty Dream Glow collection. This launched back in late January and I've really been wanting to make a video about it for a while now. I remember I was in Miami for a work trip when the products were initially launching. I ordered them right away, so now I'm finally getting around to it. Just a million things have happened since then. This collection features the all-new Dream Glow Highlight Serum. That's their new product in the launch. And then they came out with 4 new shades of the Eclipse Blush and Lipstick. And then they also launched 3 new shades of the Essential Drip Glossy Balm. So per usual, I will take you through the different products so that you can see the application and what that looks like. And then I will give you my personal opinion and my thoughts at the end of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting with the Eclipse Blush and Lipstick. The 4 shades that they launched, there is Cabaret, which is a deep terracotta, and Scene, which is described as a soft coral, Off Book, which is a warm mauve, and Matinee, which is a vibrant pink. So the one that I have with me today is Matinee, and this is definitely creamy enough that you can use your brush or your fingers to blend it out. I'm using my brush today. I usually feel like with most products I get a more even application that way when it comes to blush, although I do tend to use my hands for foundations and some other products. So it kind of depends, but for blush, using a brush is usually my preference. And this is a 2-in-1 product, so you can also use this on your lips. So next we have the brand new product that they launched as part of this collection, and that is the Dream Glow Highlight Serum. And they describe this product as a hydrating, lightweight beauty elixir that provides a shimmering veil. It has crystal-like pigments and it's also formulated with peptides and hyaluronic acid. So it does have some skincare elements to it as well. The 3 shades that they launched in this are Goddess, which is described as a bronze with a subtle fuchsia, Honey Pot, which is a champagne gold mix, and then Aura, which is a shimmering iridescent shade, and that is the one that I am applying today. The way that I'm doing this, I'm actually applying it as a highlighter, but the cool thing about this product is there are like 1,000,001 different ways that you can use it. So you can wear this product alone if you'd like, if you're just having a no makeup day and you kind of want that natural but glowy look, you can definitely do that. You can also layer it and use it underneath your foundation just as like a glowy base. You can mix it with your foundation. You can also use it on your neck or your shoulders for a little bit of added radiance to your look. So this is one where you can either use it alone or you can mix it in with your other complexion products in your routine. And the final product that I have with me today as part of this collection is the Glossy Balm. So they launched 3 new shades in this product as part of the Dream Glow collection. The first one is On Ice, which I don't have today, but it's just a clear shade. And then the 2 that I have with me are Cosmo, which is described as a warm peachy pink, and Cotton Candy, which is actually pH adaptive. So that one it starts out blue, and then once you put it on your lips, then it turns into a pink shade. And these are described as being a nourishing lip treatment that also doubles as a high shine tinted gloss. And if you've seen my previous R.E.M. beauty video, then you will already know that I am a huge fan of these. Okay, so my thoughts on these, starting with the obvious one, the Glossy Balms. I personally love these. I will never say no to new shades in this product. I think that the Cotton Candy one specifically is a really, really fun twist on the product. It does turn into a pretty bold pink on me the longer that it sits, and I've also noticed that it actually leaves a little bit of a pink stain behind even after the product wears off. So in that sense, that shade kind of doubles as like a gloss and a lip stain in my experience. So that's kind of cool. I personally love the scent of these as well. It has a really nice vanilla scent. I feel like my lips are really soft after I wear these, and so they're just really comfortable in my opinion. The only thing I would critique with these, if I had to pick one thing, I would pick the applicator just because it feels to me less hygienic since you have to dip back into it or layering it over top of other products. That being said, it does have that lip gloss element to it. It's not just solely a lip balm, so I totally get why the packaging is the way that it is. And that being said, it does allow for a really precise application. Onto the Eclipse blush and lipstick. So I've been using it as a blush, and I have to say I reached for this one more. This is the R.E.M Beauty Satin Matte Blush, and I have been using this recently, like almost on a daily basis. So I really like this one, and I've just found that the Eclipse one is a little patchier on my skin when I apply it. It's just not as easy for me to blend out for some reason. It just takes a little bit more effort, and I have to work with it a little bit more as opposed to this one. So this one still stands as my favorite from the brand. In terms of the Eclipse one, I'm also not a huge fan of the scent of it. I'm like getting like waxy crayon. It's got a weird scent to it that is just not appealing to me personally. However, looking at reviews of both the Eclipse blush and the matte blush online, it looks like I may be the unpopular opinion in that, so definitely check it out for yourself, but that's been my experience with it. And I also totally recognize that trying these products is not always a one-size-fits-all situation when it comes to makeup and skincare. What works for me might not work for everyone else and vice versa, but I will say this is a really pretty shade. I do like the shade of pink in the Eclipse blush. Finally, onto the highlight serum. Let's start with the pros for this product. In my experience, the formula does feel very lightweight. It feels very breathable, it feels very dewy and comfortable to wear. The packaging for this is also really nice. This bottle has quite a bit of weight to it. It feels very luxurious. I was surprised by how heavy it actually was. This packaging I do really like, and I also like that you can really use the product in a multitude of different ways. I actually did try mixing this with my foundation the other day, and it did combine really nicely when I mixed them together. Now, I use a tinted moisturizer, so in my case, it sheared it out a little too much, but I could definitely see this being paired with a thicker product or with a matte foundation to give you a little bit more of that glow from within look. And I know it looks like it has like quite a bit of shimmer and glitter in it, but in my experience, after blending it out, it does give you kind of that natural glow and doesn't look overly glittery once blended out. In terms of using it as a highlighter, this is another case where I still prefer the brand's Interstellar highlighter topper. This is another one that I've been using almost daily for a while now, so it has become a bit of a staple in my routine. This one gives a little bit more of a dramatic highlight, and I love having a bit more of a noticeable highlight in my regular routine. So if I had to use one of these two products from the brand as a highlighter, I would definitely still stick with the Interstellar highlighter topper. So all of that said, keeping all of those products in mind, looking at the DREAMGLOW collection as a whole, if I were to run out and purchase one of these products again from the DREAMGLOW collection, I would definitely go with the glossy balms. I still am using those quite frequently, whereas the other products I just haven't been gravitating towards as much. I'm also not a big serum girl, honestly. I haven't really been using serums. So to be fair, I don't know if it's something that I would normally gravitate towards anyways in the store. So that might just be a personal thing on my end. If you do enjoy serums, let me know your thoughts on how this one compares to other ones that you've used before. So that's kind of my thoughts on these products. If I do continue to use them more or my opinions change, I'll definitely drop that in the comment section below and let you guys know. I know those things can definitely change over time, so I will keep you posted if I find out anything new. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if you did like it, and comment below if you tried any of these products before. Also, please consider subscribing if you did enjoy this video. It would mean so much and it really helps the channel out. So thank you guys so much again for tuning in, and I will see you in another video soon.